Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Earlier this week, New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani had some unwanted visitors pop up at his house. Yeah, his personal residence, fam. Reportedly, a mob of Jewish, what would you call them? Supremacists. Yeah, supremacists. Jewish supremacists, Christian nationalists, and anti-Muslims popped up at his residence, and they demanded answers as to why he is not doing a better job for the people of New York. It kind of had me stumped because all I've been hearing about is all of these great things this guy has been doing. So let me bring the news guy in here. Maybe he can explain it better.
In New York City, there are concerns over anti-Semitism and the war in Gaza. Those concerns brought protesters to a rally outside the mayor's official residence Tuesday night. Demonstrators clashed over Mayor Zohran Mamdani's response to protests conducted to the conflict. Tara Mergener reports now from Manhattan.
As chants echo outside Gracie Mansion, organizers say the rally is meant to send a message that many Jewish New Yorkers and their supporters feel increasingly at odds with the city. Hundreds gathered accusing Mayor Mamdani of failing to respond to what they describe as rising anti-Semitism in New York City. The demonstration follows months of tension tied to the war in Gaza, including protests outside synagogues and Israeli real estate events in Brooklyn and Manhattan. Some Jewish New Yorkers say those events, along with a rise in anti-Semitic incidents reported across the city since the start of the war, have left them feeling targeted and unsafe. Protesters waved Israeli and American flags and were joined by some Christian, Hindu, and Muslim supporters.
If any other group were going through this, I don't think this mayor would stand for it. But he stands for it for us, and I'm sorry, that's not acceptable. And we have to tell him that it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay.
But counter-protesters, including other members of the Jewish community who support the mayor, say criticism of Israel should not automatically be considered anti-Semitic.
This is ridiculous, because we know Mayor Mamdani, an honest, righteous person, standing up for New Yorkers, and if he believes that what Israel does is criminal and is wrong, then this is not anti-Semitism.
Despite the tension, the rally remained largely peaceful as police kept both sides separated outside Gracie Mansion. Reporting in Manhattan, Tara Mergener, CBN News.
Okay, so that's what the news is saying. You know, they're saying that, hey, man, they were out there protesting in front of the mayor's house. There were some so-called Jewish supremacists out there, but there were also Jewish supporters of Mamdani. They said this guy is doing a great job. So, you know what? Rather than just taking these people's word for it, I decided to do a little research. And here's what I came up with. These are facts. This is documented facts on what this man has done for the city of New York since he took office January 1st, 2026. So he introduced the Block by Block Housing Plan, a $22 billion capital investment aimed at building and preserving 400,000 affordable rent-stabilized homes over the next decade. He also secured $34 million in repairs and settlements on behalf of tenants. His administration secured $1.2 billion in state funding towards universal child care, aimed at expanding free daycare and preschool spots to thousands of families in lower-income communities. His administration has secured over $9 million in restitution for workers and small businesses and expanded protected time off for millions of workers. He codified the release of body-armed camera footage within 30 days of critical incidents and ended criminal enforcement for low-level traffic offenses involving e-bikes and cyclists. In his first 100 days, his administration addressed localized infrastructure by fixing 100,000 potholes, clearing illegal dumping sites across the city. Let's start right there. And I'm going to start back up, fam, but I got to stop right there on those potholes. 100,000 potholes, 100,000 potholes fixed. I ain't got no problem with that. Now, that's not to say that the potholes are more important than all of the other things that he's doing. I'm just saying potholes is one of those things that irks the hell out of me. And I know about New York City potholes because my daughter lived there for a long time. And I know about Houston potholes. Can Mamdani come to Houston to fix these damn potholes in Houston? Because we got them everywhere. It don't matter who the damn mayor is. They just find a problem with handling these the potholes are winning, man. The potholes, if this was football, the potholes would have a 200-point lead. It's crazy out here, man. Potholes is killing us. So salute to that. But let's get into a detailed account of the services that Mamdani has provided the great state of New York and the city of New York. He intervened in the Pinnacle bankruptcy proceedings and delivered $30 million in repairs. He created the Office of Mass Engagement. He restarted the stalled McGinnis Boulevard street redesign. Now check this out, fam. Some of these things may sound insignificant to you, but keep in mind, it's important to the people who have been working on these initiatives. It's important to the people who live in New York City, right? He appointed a watchdog at HPD, more than 190,000 violations filed in the first 100 days. We know we ain't getting that out of the Trump administration. They're killing oversight committees. He signed an executive order targeting junk fees and subscription traps. He fixed the bump on the Williamsburg Bridge. See, it sounds like something insignificant again, but I'm sure that bump has been responsible for car crashes and perhaps a fatality or two. He revived the redesign of 31st Street in Astoria, announced a $1.2 billion investment in universal child care alongside Governor Hochul. He distributed 1,500 free theater tickets, announced, see again, sounds like something insignificant, 1,500 theater tickets. Oh, wow. But who did he get those tickets to? People who may not have been to a theater in a long time because they could not afford it. That means something. He restarted Madison Avenue bus lane, signed executive order targeting fines and fees facing small businesses. That's big, fam, because the big businesses, they don't get targeted. They have to do something really, really erroneous for, the hammer to come down on them. They get pass after pass after pass, and even when they get caught up, they get a slap on the wrist. But a fine or two, especially if it persists, it could shut down small business. So that's a big deal. DCWP lawsuit against MotorClick and delivery app compliance notices. $2.1 million settlement with A&G Real Estate across the 3 boroughs. He recommitted to Just Home Supportive Housing Project. Banned hotels from issuing hidden junk fees. He launched 2 youth clinics in Queens. He appointed chief savings officers to tackle waste. He announced the reinstatement of 10,000 wrongfully deactivated delivery workers. He announced opening of Dinkins roof for public viewing. Announced start of new free tax program. Protected vulnerable New York workers from dangerous cold snaps. Launched expansive Know Your Rights campaign and strengthened immigrant protections. He visited city New York workers battling a historic blizzard, announced stricter enforcement for city's 250 most distressed apartment buildings. He opened Shirley Chisholm Recreation Center, restarted Fordham Road Bus Line, restarted Ashland Place Bike Lane, restarted Midwood, Flatbush, and East Flatbush bike lanes. I mean, look, this is a lot of stuff, fam. Look at all of this. He appointed 6 members of the Rent Guidelines Board. He opened long vacant child care center, expanded protected time off law to millions of New Yorkers, began first expedited review of affordable housing projects, rental ripoff hearing in Brooklyn, attended ribbon cutting for Weeksville Heritage Center, stood on the picket line with the striking nurses. Come on, man. Come on, how you gonna be mad at that? How you gonna go outside of that man's house and do all of that? How you gonna do that? Come on, fam. Look at all this stuff this man done. Look at that. Even appointed new executive director of Mayor's Office to combat antisemitism. This sounds like to me the Trump administration's doing. This sounds like something Trump said, hey, go get him. Go get him. I can't stand that guy. Go get him. That's what it sounds like to me. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.